Hello, everybody. This year, we're not going to see Unit 12, but just in case you need it, if you want to do the exam in September, maybe, I'm going to talk, to do a review of the unit, okay? So, we are going to work with Unit 12. It's not compulsory for this year, but if you want to see it or if you want to prepare for summer, I'm going to do a review, okay? Unit 12 talks about work. Work is an uncountable work. I can say works now, okay? So, the working environment. Here we have jobs, profession, workplaces, okay? So, for example, professions, engineer, journalist, teacher, always with a. I am a teacher, I am a journalist, I am an engineer, I am a pilot, I am a secretary, I am a headmaster, okay? So, I'm going to read in page 116, the chart, okay? Information technology, building site, software developer, construction, laboratory, law, medical research, scientist, healthcare, sales, accountant, politics, journalist, personal assistant, administrator, administration, engineering, church builder, factory, hospital, court, nurse, office. Okay, so you have to see which are professions, which are jobs, which are workplaces, okay? Then, present perfect simple. We have already reviewed present perfect. Present perfect is has or have plus past participle. I have studied. She has studied. ¿Ok? So, for and since. For lo vamos a traducir, ¿vale? Para que os quede mejor. For y since. For es como nos indica la duración, ¿vale? Y since nos indica el momento de partida. Entonces yo digo, I have lived in Salamanca for 5 years. He vivido en Salamanca desde hace 5 años. I have lived in Salamanca since 1999. He vivido en Salamanca desde. Entonces, traducir for por desde hace y since por desde. Así nos vais a confundir, ¿ok? For the length of the action since the moment when it started, ¿ok? So, you have here more listenings, grammar, the pronunciation, have, ¿ok? Page 12.2, the changing phase of work. Okay, here we talk about job responsibilities. Okay, here we have several photographs about meetings, staff, emails, so the things we do in the job, the responsibilities we have. So you have several listenings to work with that. Okay, then grammar is the uses of the infinitive with to. Okay, we have already reviewed verbs follow with ing with gerund. Okay, so we have, for example, I like eating. Okay, but I like to eat. So when there are two verbs, the second verb, okay, is followed with ing or to. It depends on a list. Okay, I want to work. I would like to work. I like working. So there are verbs that are followed with to, there are verbs that are followed with infinitive. But apart from that, there are verbs that goes with infinitive. We have reviewed another unit. For example, when the verb is the subject, smoking is bad. So there are verbs that are with infinitive. For example, when you do reason for something, okay? Edison invented the employment test in order to, para, lo que sea, okay? O after some adjectives o after some verbs, ¿vale? Entonces reviso. El uso del infinitivo y gerundio lo he corregido mucho en los writings y es algo que es bastante complicado. Entonces, cuando hay dos verbos, el segundo verbo puede ir seguido de gerundio o de infinitivo, ¿vale? Hay una lista para eso. Por ejemplo, want va seguido de to, would like va seguido de to, like va seguido de ing. Pero además, el verbo en gerundio se utiliza, por ejemplo, cuando es el sujeto de un verbo, ¿vale? Cuando es el sujeto de una oración. O sea, cuando el verbo es el sujeto de una oración. Ya lo tenéis en manualidades que hemos visto. Aquí tenemos los usos del infinitivo con to, ¿vale? To es como el purpose, ¿vale? Cuando tú quieres decir la propuesta de algo, ¿vale? La palabra, the purpose, ¿vale? El objetivo, eso es. Entonces, I study to improve my English. Estudio para mejorar mi inglés, ¿vale? To, in order to, so as to. Finalidad, ¿vale? También detrás de algunos adjetivos. Por ejemplo, it was difficult to deal with that, ¿ok? O, por ejemplo, después de algunos verbos, como ya os he dicho. ¿Ok? So, you have exercise here. Unit 3. Vocabulary and skill development. So, we have linkers, but, although, moreover. So, you have the linkers. Linking words help to improve the oral or the writing. Okay? So, you have the linkage for surprising information, okay? For example, although he was late for his interview, he got the job. Even though he was late for his interview, he got the job. Despite being late for this interview, he got the job. He was late for his interview, however, he got the job. His parents wanting him to become an engineer, instead he became an actor. Bueno, lo más importante es que os aprendáis como qué significa. Por ejemplo, despite, a pesar de. Acordad que tenemos despite, in spite of. Son dos diferentes, aunque significan lo mismo, ¿vale? Despite o in spite of. Va seguido de gerundio o un sustantivo, ¿vale? Despite of the weather, despite being rainy, ¿ok? Por ejemplo. Although, aunque, ¿vale? Entonces, although va a seguir una frase entera y in spite of o despite va seguido, como ya he dicho, de un gerundio o de un sustantivo. No los mezcléis, ¿vale? However, sin embargo, también de una frase, ¿ok? First, if within, well, the preposition in is with plenty of verbs. So we have here in page 121, when do we use in? For example, to talk about professions, okay? In IT, in engineering, in, okay, or in phrases. For example, to be in love, okay? Part 4, speaking and writing. How to write a curriculum vitae. Well, you have an example here for curriculum vitae, and I'm going to post you in Google Class, where you could do a curriculum vitae and a letter, cover letter. Cover letter es la carta de presentación. So es Europass, ¿vale? Ya lo pondré, pues Europass es como el método oficial, ¿vale? De hacer currículums y cartas de presentación. English, French, Italian, whatever you have in all the languages. You have also, you can download it, okay? You can change your data, okay? Or you could send in other formats, okay? Es bastante interesante esa aplicación, Europass, con dos S, okay? Then, listening about answering questions in a job interview. Imagine you have to do a job interview in English, so that helps you, okay? And then video about a personal assistant, okay? And the review. I'm going to post you all the answers, okay? All the answers of all the pages, okay? The review included. And the list of vocabulary, okay? And some things like Europass, okay? To help you if you want to improve or you have any question about anything, okay? So, any question, just tell me, okay? Bye-bye.